Wow. The worst. Hello, friends. It's us. We're here. We're back for Chapter 3 of Volume 3 of All We've Lost. Welcome in! First, we're going to start with some introductions. And as always, we'll start with Jay.
Hi, I'm a Nepo baby. I am Jay. I'm on all social medias at TheYellowCubes. I play Eilif Sanse, a blood knight. Just kind of discovered her husband's alive. I'm just looking to murder stuff at the moment. We'll see how that goes.
There will be a chance for murdering, I'm sure, at some point in this episode. Bounds.
Hey, it's me. I'm LittleBones309, your favorite indie gamer here on Twitch, and over here I play Oleyna, your favorite con artist and warlock and resident slut.
Hell yeah, brother. Joel.
I'm Joel. I play Nick.
Speedrunning, of course. Creep.
Hi, I'm DarlingCreepshow, and I play TTRPGs with my friends across the internet, and I paint TTRPG minis on my channel. Come hang out, DarlingCreepshow. And tonight I'm playing Mermur'ss, a sad boy, handsome half-drow rogue.
So handsome.
Was not designed for bones.
Ironically not designed for Bones.
Bones
She's
designed for him, though.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
that's about right. Hi guys, I'm Myriad. This is my channel. Welcome on in. We do a whole lot on this channel. We do TTRPG stuff, obviously. We do art, and we do variety gaming. Does anyone want to do a cheeky little recap for a Nat 20 last week's episode? No, I give them like, oh, you can have a Nat 20, and then they stare blankly at me.
Week. I'll do it again. Okay, Jay will do it.
I'll do it. It's gonna be rough because I only wrote down the parts that mattered to me.
Absolutely.
So half drowned named Mermur'ss, I think, spelled like that Fall Out Boy album song.
Thanks for the
Was
memories.
introduced. That one. We were tasked to find Balak, I believe his name was, a necromancer. He's a drow, short hair, brown eyes. We've discovered that Balak is Lufir's favorite, so we're trying to find him because Lufir wants him back, whether he's dead or alive, because I think they bring him back and they're like servants now, which is kind of cool, but like, I guess reduce, reuse, recycle, you know? We were getting to the city of corpses, where once we got closer, the stench was terrible. And we were going to, I think it was like a tower, to find an acolyte, an apprentice. And then he told us about the guy that we're looking for. And then something happened. I don't know what happened, but everyone else seemed really, really like interested. It seemed like the ground shook, and then so we went inside, and then when we went inside, there was stuff inside trying to kill us, so obviously I'm not gonna let it kill me. And they started these little ghouls started dragging away the little acolytes, so we're like, all right, come back.
They didn't even run away.
Get a bunch of them back.
Stupid little acolytes.
They're just sitting there, and I'm like, move, and he's just cowering, and I'm like, useless. So then we went into, we killed off a lot of them, and then we followed them down a tunnel, down into a well, and then we were in this kind of cave thing, where we found a pool of water, in which there were many bodies, but two of which were still breathing. We pulled the man out, but sadly he passed away, and the woman that we were able to pull out survived, and she's kind of scared and still down here. But we kind of moved on. She told us about blood and ritual, I think, and how she remembers a man with long nails, and she was just scared, so I don't know if any of that was true. But he had like dark eyes, rotting hands, long nails, and so we're on our way to find him, hopefully. Because we kind of made our way all the way through the tunnels, so now we just have a couple places left to look. That's all I got.
Yes, as you guys know, Mermur'ss, yes, spelled like the Fallout Boy
Mermur'ss.
album,
Thank you.
is a corpse hunter and had been assigned to help you guys find Balak by Lufir because of his prowess in hunting corpses, which is very likely something that you might find down here. And you guys have noticed as you have traversed these tunnels that a lot of the tunnel is made up of bones of varying races of people, but predominantly Drow, surprisingly. So we left off as you guys were traversing through the tunnels. You had heard speaking in an infernal, which only Oleyna is able to understand. And as you guys continue down the tunnel, the stench of rot and decay is overwhelming, drawing closer and closer to the murmurings that echo off the cave walls. As you grow closer, Oleyna, you can hear the whispers more clearly now. I cannot think. Please stop. No, we mustn't. No, stop. Please just stop.
I think Oleyna would translate this to the party under her breath. She would indicate she's translating that she's not actually going crazy. Just to be clear. And would probably give a quiet motion to maybe step into the shadows. And Oleyna is actually going to go ahead and start stealthing.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like to also stealth and try to start making my way up to peek around the corner.
Yeah. I got a natural, or not a natural, I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Mm-hmm.
I got a 24.
Stealthy.
I'm assuming are Eilif and Neck both stealthing as well?
Yeah.
Yes. I got a 16.
22.
All right. You guys slowly make your way up to the tunnel. I will say that you are able to make it to the cavern opening. The tunnel opens up into a large cavern lit by green arcane fire and a guttering brazier. Looming over it is a figure, dressed in tattered robes, a hood over their face, and blackened fingertips. As you get closer, you see something in the brazier. A skull of some sort, possibly. Whatever it is, the figure seems to be talking at it, with it. A conversation you are only hearing one side of. No, I don't want to. The voice breaks as it begs. As you get closer, positioned around the room are 4 ghouls, who sway as they stare enthralled with the object inside the brazier, almost like they're in a trance. Docile, at least for now. You note 4 statues oriented northeast, south, and west of the room. A murky red liquid, blood, spills out of the overflowing bowls in their hands, tracing lines to the sputtering brazier. Sinkholes dot the uneven floors of the chamber, and you spot just 2 near the entrance to the tunnel system, though the age of this place may indicate that the floor in other areas may be ready to collapse as well. What would you like to do?
Clearly this is a person under distress, correct?
Yes. He seems to be
Okay.
muttering to himself. Something
Do you
else.
recognize him?
He's got a hood pulled over. It does match the description that the girl had given you of a man in a hood with blackened fingertips. You can't really see his face. It's sort of obscured by the shadow of the hood right now.
I think Oleyna would move up to Mermur'ss. Very quietly whisper, we can either stop him or kill him.
I say we do the latter.
Do you believe he truly is that much of a threat?
Any necromancer is.
I don't think I'd go that far, but
I am afraid that perhaps he is here against his will, or something is happening against his will. But perhaps mercy killing is mercy nonetheless.
I'll leave that decision in your hands and stand behind whatever you choose.
I think around the corner, Oleyna will call out to this man in Infernal.
Mm-hmm.
What is your name?
You see him look up, or at least he looks up from what you can tell from behind the hood in the direction of the tunnel, and he sort of jolts back a little bit. No, you shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be here.
What is your name?
Balak.
Are you in trouble, Balak?
He sort of rounds to try and get a look at you. You should leave. You have to get out of here. Get out while you... And he trails off. And you can see his attention has been brought back to the skull in the brazier. Looking at it. Listening. But... And then he's cut off again.
I think that he is too far gone. I would like to cast Eldritch Blast on the brazier, if I could position myself in a way to do so.
I will give you... So I will allow everyone at this point to take one action, and one action only, before you guys initiate combat, if that is what your intent is going to be.
Yeah, I think that's... There's shit to kill in here, so yeah.
So you can move, orient yourself, and then take an action.
Okay, I would like to be right here. Does that give me half cover?
No, so that is a pit. That's a pit you're standing in front of.
I see. I understand. No, it's no problem. Okay. Yeah, I'll move there, and I will go ahead and zap him with my Eldritch Blast.
Go ahead.
Am I doing 2 hits or 1?
You're gonna do 2 because you're as an Eldritch, as a Warlock, you get 2.
Okay. 18, 19, 20, 21.
Okay.
And then the second one, same thing, 21.
Okay.
Let me... where's my D10? First one is I'm mathing, 15.
Okay.
Second one is a 14.
Okay. Would like to act next?
Am I still stealthed at this point? Like, could I stealth behind one of these ghouls and position myself to backstab them?
Roll me a stealth again.
Okay.
Just because you are entering into a very sort of well-lit chamber.
That's a 29.
Yeah. You... Using the distraction of Oleyna firing off her Eldritch Blast, you manage to sneak behind her around to the ghoul on the northern side
Cool.
without getting noticed.
Beautiful.
Is that all you would like to do?
I mean, if I can fucking...
Yeah,
I
go for it.
would. Okay, sweet. Let's do that. Because I'm stealth, that's at advantage, right?
Yes.
Or I get my,
You get your sneak attack.
Right. All right, so that first hit is going to be a 22.
Definitely hits.
It's too early in the morning to be trying to do math. And the second hit is a 17.
Okay. Those both hit.
Let's see. It's a D4 and a D6. So 14 initial points of damage. And then I need to remember what the hell my sneak attack is.
It should be
4d6.
Yeah, 4d6.
Oh boy. And then another 16 points of damage. So 30 points of damage total.
With one fail swoop, you sneak up behind this ghoul and slash at it across the back with your sword, and then with your, I'm assuming your dagger, you slice it across the back of its neck, detaching its neck partially. But that is enough to send it crumpling to the floor.
Good night forever.
Night forever. Neck, is there anything you would like to do in this moment?
Yeah, I will move to there and cast. I will try and cast Crown of Magic on our favorite little
Magic
necromancer.
or madness?
Madness. So he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
$19.
He saves. I figured. And that'll be my turn.
Eilif.
I don't know.
You don't have to do anything. If you don't want to do anything in this moment, you don't have to, but combat is going to happen because your party did start it.
Can I get over here behind this thing?
Yeah.
Can I kick it in, I guess?
Make me a strength check.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Hell yeah, baby. That's gonna be a 22.
The ghoul, which had still been sort of entranced with staring in the brazier at this object inside of it, didn't even notice you come up behind it. And in a very, very solid kick with your very, very nice and expensive boots, you kick it straight into the sinkhole. And it doesn't even make a noise. All you hear after 1, 2, 3 seconds is a distinct sound of bones cracking as they impact with the bottom of the sinkhole.
Don't fall down there. Yeah, I don't want to do much. I think we can save this guy. I just don't speak up.
Okay. At this point, everyone wants to roll me initiative.
22 total.
I think I got 21.
14.
Yeah, 21. 14.
14.
14.
14. Eilif, what did you get?
14 also.
Oh, all right. Well,
Very good.
very good.
Good job, everyone.
Right. Thank you so much for the biddies. We are going to start with Neck.
Does he still seem interested in the skull?
As soon as Oleyna had fired off the blasts, they had sort of hit one shoulder, two shoulder, and he sort of grabs at his shoulder where the blast had initially hit him, and he looks up, and as he looks up, you can see 2 orbs of that green arcane magic glowing from beneath the hood as he looks in Oleyna's direction.
Okay, I will go up to him and I will try and swing at him.
Okay.
And I will use my warhammer. $17 to hit.
17 does not hit.
I'll try again.
Okay.
18 to hit.
18 does hit.
Huge. I'm also going to use a thunderous smite.
Mhm. Lovely.
$18 damage.
Okay.
And I must make a strength saving throw.
Strength, that is going to be actually. There's a 15 save.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna use an advantage though. As you miss with your first hit, he grabbed onto your hammer. And he leaned in close. Can you hear it? And you wrench the hammer away from him and go for another swing, and that's when your weapon collides with him. Anything else for your turn, Neck?
Do I hear anything?
Nope.
Okay. That's it then.
Oleyna.
I would like to cast Mind Sliver
Okay.
on. I would actually like to cast it on him. It's an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
It's a long shot, but we'll see how you roll.
16?
He fails by 1.
Okay. Tell me what
Nice.
happens.
So he takes, right off the bat, he takes 1d6 of, plus my bonus of psychic damage, and then on his next saving throw, I get to roll a d4 and subtract that from your roll.
Okay, cool. So roll that damage.
So that is 14 total.
Okay.
Nice. Okay. And then what I would like to do, these over here would provide cover, correct?
Yes, those are statues. They're about, I want to say about 10 feet high.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and zoop right on over there
All right.
and take some cover.
Cool. It is now Balak's turn. And he is going to... Hold on. He is going to... He has something called an arcane burst. And Neck, you have just hit him. He is going to make a melee attack on you. First one will not hit. The second one is a 24 to hit.
I am going to use shield.
Okay. And the third hit, that is a 27 to hit.
Motherfucker. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. You are going to take 25 points of necrotic damage, which I think gets halved for you. Or you don't have resistance yet? Okay. Watch your profanity. Papa is watching.
Fuck.
And as a bonus action, he is going to summon 5 skeletons.
I like
Love that, actually. Love that.
So 1, 2.
Those are some awfully
3.
big skeletons.
Yeah, I gotta size them down. Don't worry.
Okay, I was going to say, this is awfully big for you.
They're chunky boys. They were probably like
They still got
Goliaths.
some meat on the bone.
It's hanging. It's sinewy. So that is going to be. He is actually going to. No, that's actually it for him. We are on to Ghoul A is, so we are down to only 2 ghouls, luckily. So one of the ghouls is going to run up and around to you, Neck. He is going to try to bite you. And I do not believe that will not hit. That is a 13. That definitely does not hit Neck. And then this other ghoul is going to go around to you, Mermur'ss, and try and bite on you. And that also will not hit with a 7. Eilif.
Hello.
It's your turn.
It is my turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can I go here? Can I try to kick him into the pit too?
Hell yeah, brother. Give me a strength check.
Kick that motherfucker into the pit. Oh, sorry.
This one's for all my baby girls. I see your comments,
That's
ladies,
gonna
and they
be
make
an
me smile.
18.
18?
That's not the best for me. Yeah.
So you managed to kick him only about 5 feet away. He sort of digs his heels into the ground as you go and try to kick him. But you push him away, just not far enough for him to quite make it into the sinkhole. So you're 1 for 2 right now.
Okay. Damn. Can I? So it's there. I should be able to get here.
Mhm.
So that Neck is not by himself, and then I'm going to attack the skeleton.
Yep.
Closest. Yeah, that
Go ahead. Go for it. Swing on it.
Was the kick an attack?
I'm going to say it was, I'm going to classify that. I'm going to do Baldur's Gate 3 rules and classify that as a bonus action shove.
Great. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Mhm.
That's going to be a 22. Another
Hit.
22. Jesus. Sweet. And I need one of these. 14 damage.
That is just enough. You swing on it. Its bones clatter in all different directions in one fell swoop.
Fair enough. I guess I'll attack my boy. I guess I can only attack him. Well, 14 to hit.
Does not hit.
Damn it. Yeah. I'm just gonna start saying shit in Celestial to him. Just like, please stop. Please, I don't think you need to die. I think we can help you.
As you
assuming
swing on
nobody else
him,
needs.
as you swing on him, and you start speaking to him, he glances over his shoulder at you. You're not sure if he understood you, but he did hear you.
Okay. Fair enough.
Mermur'ss, it is your turn.
That's good enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing on the ghoul that came over and try to bite me. First is a 12. Does that hit?
Just hits.
Beautiful. And the second is a 21.
Hit.
That is 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh, no. Plus 4, that's 10. Sorry.
Okay. Anything else you would like to do on this turn?
Nope, that's it.
All right. The skeletons, it is now their turn. This skeleton, he would have line of sight on you, Oleyna. He's going to come up to you. And he is going he is going to swing on you with a little short sword that he has. It's rusted and decayed.
I don't like that.
That is only going to be a 10. So that is not going to hit you, correct?
Nope.
I don't think you're
Correct.
that squishy.
No, I've got an AC of 17.
Yeah, you
I'm
beefed
a
up.
Tough girl. Tough girl.
Let's go. This skeleton is going to come around Neck, and he is going to swing on you. It's the cheese dice. That is going to be 25 to hit. Does that hit you?
Miss.
Okay. And then this skeleton is going to come up on Eilif. That is going to be a 19 to hit. Does that hit you, Eilif? Okay. That is going to do
indeed.
5 piercing damage to you. And then this guy is also going to come up to you, Eilif, and he was mad that you tried to push him into a hole, so he is also going to swing on you.
I'm gonna push that.
It was not
man
nice.
into a hole.
That is a
No.
nat 20.
He should not be hole shaped.
Trench foot incoming.
Trench foot
Gonna
incoming.
kill someone?
Let me roll a percentile really quick.
Why would you say that?
Please give her trench foot.
Eilif, you are going to take 10 piercing damage.
I don't want to.
And let me see what happens to you.
None of this is necrotic damage, right?
No, this is just piercing.
Okay, good.
All right, let's see.
Am I gonna get kicked in the hole?
No. You are going to take a lingering wound, though. Don't worry about it. You're fine. It'll be all right.
I don't believe you.
12. Eilif, this skeleton comes up and it surprises you because you are focused on Balak. And you had just enough time to realize that you heard the shambling of some bones coming up behind you. And as you turn, it brings its sword down and cuts you right across your face. This will scar, and you will have disadvantage on persuasion checks, but advantage on intimidation checks unless you get a magical healing of 6th level or higher from now on.
You mean I have a sexy new scar?
Yeah, you have a sexy new scar.
Fair enough.
And that is it for the skeletons. We are back up at the top of the order with Neck.
Okay, brother. I'm gonna try and swing on my bestie in front of me.
Mhm.
And I will probably use advantages on these. Make sure that I hit him because he
Go for it.
seems kind of beefy.
It's
So
a
on the
beefy,
first
it's a beefy
attack,
necromancer.
and I am pulling my punches just in case he seems nearly dead.
No, you can glance at him and see that he's still firmly upright.
So 21 on the first hit,
That'll hit.
nat 20 on the second.
Okay.
So $29 damage.
Okay. I am going to roll a percentile.
Come on, lingering wound.
Can you roll me a d12 and a d8 and tell me what that is added up?
$10 total.
Okay. You manage to, as you bring your hammer down on him, he jolts back as you sort of graze his face, and his hood falls back, and you see the description of the young man that Lufir had described to you. And his eyes are glowing, his face seems gaunt, but you nick him right on the chin, and you can see blood running down his face. And his eyes are glowing that sickly green arcane magic.
I assume that since he's fighting us and everything, he's not really focused on anything in particular, or is he?
He's focused on you right now because you just smashed him in the face.
Got it. Then that's my turn.
Oleyna.
Okay, I have a question for you. Is putting on the mask considered a bonus action?
It is a bonus action, yes.
So I'd like to go ahead and do that, and I do get the aura, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I guess that skeleton next to me would need to make a wisdom saving throw of a DC of 15.
That fails.
He is afraid of me. He's frightened now.
So he, on his turn, he will start to move away from you.
Excellent. And then what I would like to do is cast Shatter, but I would like to position it in a way that I get this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy, but not Neck and Eilif. So I think I need to position it about right here.
I think you have to move it back a little bit, but you would be able... I will say you'll be able to get the ghoul and Balak. You won't be able to get that skeleton.
That's fine. I'll take that. So that is... I would love to tell you what you need to do for me. Shatter.
I think it's a saving throw. Just let me know what kind.
It is a Constitution saving throw, but on Balak, he does get a minus 1d4, but I'll let you roll first. It's a DC 17, I believe.
So on the ghoul, that is a 12. Yes, that's a 12, which will fail.
Mm-hmm.
And then for Balak, 17.
Minus 4.
Failed.
Perfect. So that's 3d8, I believe. Make sure. So, yeah, 3d8. Where's my d8? It's an 8. That's a 5. So it's 13. Plus 3, so 16 total.
So a crack of thunder rings throughout the chamber, and Balak sort of stumbles back as he holds his head in his hands. This is something he can't hear right now, and he looks at you, Neck. He looks up at you, confused, and as he blinks, the arcane magic seems to dissipate from his eyes for just a moment before he shakes his head, and it lights back up, and he brings his hands down. Is that all for you, Oleyna?
Yeah, that's all for me for right now.
Okay. On initiative 20, a lair action happens.
Oh.
And I need... Neck, I need you to make me a charisma saving throw.
You should have an advantage, Joel.
What?
Just in case.
Nah, I got it. 16 total?
Fail. You now have disadvantage on wisdom saving throws for the next round, as you hear whispers, dissonant whispers, begin to fill your head.
What kind of whispers?
Dissonant. It's like almost like discordant, like a minor key. Very unsettling and off-putting. And now it is Balak's turn. Balak is going to, with one arcane blast, he's going to turn to the skeleton behind him and blast it in the head. That will hit. And Neck, you see the cut that was on his chin begin to stitch close. And then with his second blast, he is going to turn to Eilif and try to hit her with a...
Please don't.
24 to hit.
Yeah, I need to get better armor.
That
Not
is
that
going...
it would help the 24, but...
That is going to be 25 points of necrotic damage. You take half on that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it'll be 14?
13.
13. Okay.
And then with his third, he is going to turn to you, Neck. And that is going to be 18 plus 7. 25? Does that hit? Okay. 25 points of necrotic damage.
Do you have potions of greater healing?
Neck is now down.
Oh, great. Love that.
He's just taking a nap.
He's
Taking
just
a little
fine.
rest.
Quick little power snooze.
Pool C, which is on Mermur'ss, is going to try and bite once more with a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Jesus Christ.
That's going to be 9 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then Ghoul, this Ghoul is going to move around to you, Eilif, and this guy is down. This Ghoul is going to move to you and try and bite on you. That is going to not hit you. Eilif, it is now your turn.
Okay. My boy is down. He needs to get up. Feeding him a potion would be an action.
An action, correct.
Okay. In that case, you're gonna stay down for a little bit, and I'm sorry about that, buddy.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Can I use Radiant Soul?
Describe what that does to me, and I'll let you know.
Once per long rest, as an action, you can transform, gaining glimmering eyes into incorporeal wings for 1 minute until you end it as a bonus action. You have a flying speed of 30 feet, and once per turn, you can have one attack or spell deal 7 in additional radiant damage to one target.
Yes.
Because I feel like radiant damage might be our best bet here.
Perhaps.
And I'm speaking Celestial. So I'm gonna do that and hope that works. I don't think I do it intentionally. I don't like how much death and grossness is here. So yeah, I'll do Radiant Soul.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to use my incorporeal wings to move over here. So can I get up and out, or would they still take
I'm gonna say that you're moving up, but you're still moving out of range of them.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say they're gonna get off shots on you.
That's fine.
So
now I can do this.
The skeleton is gonna do 5 points of piercing damage to you.
Perfect.
The ghoul
Love that.
is going to miss, and Balak himself is also going to miss.
Okay. Well, now that I'm over there, I am going to... I still have one, so I may as well action surge. May still have it, so that's gonna be... What is it? 26 to hit?
That will hit.
And then
Balak,
the
correct?
next one... Balak.
Yeah.
And then the next one is going to be... where'd it go? 20 exactly.
That does hit.
Okay, so then I'm just gonna roll both. Oogie. So that's gonna be 20 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do 5 damage to myself. That's 54 damage. That's not the number I want.
If you want to take 54 damage, go for it.
I don't think I could do that. And then dump another 6 damage into it. So it's gonna be 26 damage.
Okay. Is that all for you, Eilif?
It is gonna be all for me.
Mermur'ss, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep chipping away at this guy, get him down. That is a 25 to hit.
Yes, definitely.
And an 18.
Hit.
And that is 11 points of damage.
That is just enough. Send it crumpling to the floor.
And I am going to start making my way down towards the rest.
Okay.
Probably land about there.
Right. Anything else?
That'll be it.
Okay. It is the skeleton's turn. This skeleton is moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is moving away from Oleyna. It seems frightened of Oleyna. And if anyone happens to look back towards Oleyna, you will now see a mask that seems to be shifting. It looks like it's made of metal. Now, is that wood? Some sort of iridescent material. She did not have it on before, and now she has that mask on. Skeleton. This skeleton is going to turn to you, Mermur'ss, and it is going to try and whack you. Doing so with a 21 hits you, correct?
Yeah.
That's going to be 5 points of damage, piercing.
Okay.
And then this skeleton is going to move up. How high in the air are you, Eilif?
Probably like 20 feet.
He's going to take out a short bow and just sort of aim it, and then blink.
Man, I kind of want some of these skeletons.
He doesn't have eyes, so he can't aim very well. And he misses that attack.
Never mind.
What does he sound like, though?
Yes.
Maybe we should put him out of their misery. That sounds horrible.
Poor Kyle.
We are back up at the top of the order. Joel, please roll me your death saving throw.
Are you gonna roll it for me?
Do you want me to roll it for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Oleyna, it is your turn.
I'm gonna cast Shatter again because you positioned them so good for me.
Mhm.
So I want to try and get all three of these guys, and obviously not hit Neck and Eilif. So I'm
You'll be able to
assuming
do that, yeah.
right there. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. It's another con save.
Skeleton fails.
Mm-hmm.
Rule fails.
Mm-hmm.
Balak succeeds.
Okay, that's all right. So he still takes half damage.
Mm-hmm.
So Wango Bango, here we go. It's a 1, that's a 5, so 6 plus 8. That is 14.
Okay.
So half 7. That's a nice half. Ooh, love when that happens.
And you note that the ghoul falls to the ground dead. Again.
Beautiful. I'm gonna move Oleyna. I'm gonna move her right here, out of cover. And I think allies can be affected by the mask, if I'm correct.
Yes. If you
So
get
as
too
long
close,
as
they will have to make a
yeah.
save.
I will stay at least 10 feet away from everybody.
Stay in your corner.
In your corner. On a initiative 20, another lair action happens, and you note 3 more skeletons appear.
They're big again.
Ah!
No!
Oh no! Ah, God!
Don't they want to come over here to me? Would
I mean,
they like
maybe.
to come see?
Maybe. Do you want them to come see you?
Yeah, because then they all got to make DC saves, or do we maybe be frightened?
Balak is going to look at the skeletons and blast them. 2 of them. And that one dies, and this one dies, and you note that the wounds that were inflicted upon him heal just a little bit.
Oh, I understand what he's doing now. Smart.
And he is also going to fire his last arcane burst at you, Oleyna. That is going to be a 26 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
That is going to be 25 points of necrotic damage.
Ouch. I don't think I have any resistance to that. You said how many points?
25.
Okay, thank you very much. No problem.
We are up to Eilif.
Howdy.
Mhm.
I guess I will come back down.
Mhm.
I think I have one. No, I don't. I lied. And I will. Can I pick up? Just kind of scoop him.
Uppies? Make me a strength check.
Can I uppies him?
Yeah, make me a
Would that
strength
be an
check.
action?
I think I know what you're doing here, and I'm into it.
Roll the uppies?
I'm gonna say it's gonna be considered a grapple, so it will be an action.
Okay. Okay, I'll uppies him. It's gonna be just strength, right?
Yes.
18? I couldn't do math for a second. I'm dumb.
You successfully give him uppies. You grab him just under his armpits and sort of launch him up. How much is your flying speed again?
30 feet.
So you had to fly 20 down to him. So you're only going
Yeah.
to be able to fly 10 up in any
That's
direction.
fine. Can I just say stuff to him in Celestial?
What do you want to say to him?
Just to kind of fuck him up, because I'm just.
Are you just like, hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear to him right now?
No, it's
reading
more
her
just-
grocery list to him.
Oh, eggs, onions. No, it's more just like scriptures that she remembers from the mother, or yeah. And she's just kind of repeating them in order to like mess with him, because she just has to. She's just trying to get him as up as possible in order to drop it.
Where are you gonna drop him into?
The hole.
Yeah.
Obvi. But yeah.
Is that all for you, Eilif?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right. Mermur'ss, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna try to knock the skeleton out in one hit. We'll see how this goes.
Mhm.
I believe in you.
That is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
7, and because I am next to neck, I should get my sneak attack as well. 4, 8 plus 7 damage.
That is enough to clobber it in one hit.
Okay, so my question is, you said that there is a skull in this brazier, right?
Yes.
I would like to pick that up and chuck it into a hole, if I could.
So you look at it.
Well, yeah, I look at it. Great, cool. Can't wait to find out what the fuck happens to me.
Please make me a constitution saving throw.
All right, I got this. I got this, guys. Don't worry.
I believe in you. You have advantage.
Oh, yeah. I am 100% going to use an advantage on this.
Go ahead.
All right.
Bones the advantage
Okay.
keeper.
All right. That's a dirty 20.
As you look at this skull, as you go to grab it, you note that it's a Cyclopean skull
Oh.
with a singular emerald gemstone firmly placed in its one eye socket. And even just looking at the skull fills you with nausea.
Oh.
You can feel the rations and the wine from this morning rolling in your stomach as though you've just seen something foul and beyond measure. And you feel the bile start to rise up in your throat. It's acidic and it's burning. But you swallow it back down as you grab the skull, and it almost burns your hand a little bit. And you'd like to throw it.
If I'm so nauseous, then why am I so turned on right now? Can I actually try to, instead of throwing it, now that I understand a little more, can I try to pluck that gem out, like pick it up and pull the gem out of it?
Make me a strength check.
Oh, this is not good. I'm gonna use another advantage.
Okay.
Thanks, everybody. Ooh. Oh, 12.
You try and find purchase as you try to rip and pull and twist it out, but it's like it's just cemented there, whether through magical means or something else. It just will not part from the skull.
Perfect. So now I'm just standing here holding this skull. No one's going to pay attention to me now, right?
No.
I'm just holding it like a football. Yeah, well, I guess that's my bonus action, so I don't have anything else I can do. So I'm just standing here holding this skull. That's where I'm at now.
Another round of advantages from Ad. And make sure, if you guys didn't know, a round of advantages from Kurt as well.
Shanks.
Previously. It is now the skeleton's turn. The one skeleton is going to try and shoot up at you, Eilif. That should hit you with a 18. An 18 hit you, Eilif?
Yeah.
Okay, that is going to be 5 points of piercing damage. And if you want to make me a constitution check to see if you still are able to maintain your hold around Balak.
$21.
It hits you just in your shoulder blade, but you shake it off. At least it didn't hit you in the armpit. Hee. Another skeleton is also going to shoot at you and miss. And the this final skeleton is stupid because they're skeletons, and it's going to go up to you, Oleyna. Oleyna, what is that check that I have to make for it?
That is I would love to tell you, my precious little DM. Wisdom saving throw, DC 15.
That's an
Please
18.
Fuck!
And it is going to short sword you.
Don't!
It just misses you with a 16.
Thank God.
And we are back up to the top of the order
It's me.
with a death saving throw.
Oh, it's a saving throw. I don't like that face. Don't make that face, little baby.
My boy's dead. He passed away.
Our boy's gone.
R.I.P.
Oleyna, it is your turn.
Balak's in the air.
Mm-hmm.
There's 3 skelly boys left. Let's consider our options. I'm out of spell slots. Toll the Dead on Balak.
Okay.
No, I'm a liar. I don't want to do that, actually.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast on one on the... Can I get the skeleton that's like directly in front of me with Eldritch Blast? Or is he too close?
So it's normally ruled as a range, but I think that you should be able to make a melee with an Eldritch Blast, so I'm going to allow a melee.
Yeah, okay. I want to do one on him and one on Balak.
Okay.
Because he gotta go.
Roll your first one on the skeleton.
First one is a 13 plus 4, so 17 total.
That will hit.
Second one is a 17, so that's a dirty 20.
Both will hit.
Outstanding. It's a D10. First one's a 6 plus 9, so 15.
That skeleton gets blasted away.
Bye! And then the other one's 2 plus 9, so 11.
11.
I have a question. As we're killing these skeletons, do we notice him healing?
No,
their
it
deaths?
seems only the ones that he is healed. He has
Okay.
killed. Wouldn't that be funny, though?
No, that would be horrendous.
I'm gonna remember that.
On initiative count 20, I need Oleyna to make me a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
I don't want to do that.
It's only a 13. You can do it.
Ooh, I got a 19 on the die. Also, I would like to, I don't know, Lenya's just thinking real hard about dual hand.
Okay.
Just,
Like, what about him?
help!
Good luck. You're gonna take 8 points of necrotic damage.
No thanks. Can I bonus action while it's still my turn? It's not really my turn anymore.
What did you want to do?
I wanted to nod this way. I'm fine. Okay.
Okay. 8 points of necrotic damage.
No, thank you. I don't want that.
It is now Balak's turn. And as you've seen him do time and time again, he launches an arcane blast down at one of the skeletons. And you will
Stop doing
see
that.
wounds begin to heal a little bit. Hold on. And then Eilif, he is going to bring one of his hands up into your face and try to blast you in the face as you're carrying him. That is going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah.
That is going to be 25 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. Is that halved already?
No, so it'll be 13.
Okay.
Please make me a Constitution saving throw at a disadvantage at this point.
I'm gonna use one of my advantages to make it straight. That is going to be 18. Let's lose it.
Okay. I'm gonna blast you again. 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Another 13 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And another Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I'm gonna use another one. It's a nat 20 on the die.
Okay. It is your turn, Eilif.
Okay. I was right making sure I wrote down my advantages correctly. Okay. So I am going to we're up in the air 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So 25 to be here with Balak.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will move up the extra 5 feet, so we're, I guess, 15 feet in the air from ground level.
Mm-hmm.
Can I attack him while he's grappled?
You're technically using 2 arms to keep him up.
Okay.
So I'm going to say no.
Bite him in the
Okay.
face.
You can try to bite him. You can bite him. Try and bite him.
Would that be an unarmed attack?
Yeah.
All right, I'll try to bite him.
I'm sure he tastes great.
That's gonna be an 18.
That hits. Roll me a
Okay.
d4.
Oh, who told me to do that? I'm blaming you for this. 4.
It was the voice in your head, dog.
It's true. It's true.
You take a chunk out of his ear. You like Mike Tyson this motherfucker.
It's not good.
It's he tastes a little like musky.
Can I bite him again?
Yeah, if that's like what you're into, go for it.
I'm kind of into this now.
We've unlocked something within Eilif.
16?
That does not hit.
Okay, so then it's just gonna be 5. And then since I made an attack and it was a hit, I can dump an extra 6, so it'll be 11. And then I want to use Radiant Soul.
Plus an extra
'cause it's a
7.
bonus action. Huh?
That's an Radiant Soul's an extra 7, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just so it'll deal however much damage that is.
He's still kicking. Quite literally. His
okay.
legs are just flailing about as you're flying up with him.
Can I just drop him?
Yes.
I just drop him.
You drop him, and you're expecting to hear the same sort of crunch of bone against the ground that you heard with the ghoul that you had kicked into the sinkhole. But you don't hear that.
Oh, this motherfucker could fly.
And instead, a little portal opens, and he appears right next to Mermur'ss.
Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? I'm trying to help us. You're giving uppies to the bad guy.
This skeleton is dead.
It was a good idea in theory.
I'm just sweating, holding this skull like, oh, hi.
And
Yeah,
it is
that's all I
now
can do.
Mermur's turn.
Son of a bitch. I have my dagger out, and I'm gonna try to pry the stone out with my dagger. Can I try that? Can we do
Yes,
that?
go for it.
Okay.
Make me an attack roll with your dagger.
Okay, all right. Can I use an advantage?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, okay. It's a 21.
You manage with the tip of your dagger to pry in, and you can feel the stone loosening against the eye socket of the skull.
Ooh. Can I, since we're treating this as like an attack, can I then do like my bonus action to continue?
Yes. Make
Okay,
me
cool.
another attack roll.
Ooh, yes. That is a 23.
It pops out, and the stone falls to the floor. The plink.
Hi. I'm
And the
staring
burning
at him
in your
really-
hand seems to stop. It seems to subdue a little bit. And Balak stares at you. You see his face now. The face of a young man. Someone you recognize. You've seen him before. You've seen him in passing. You've talked with him a time or two, however short the conversation might have been. And he stares at the skull, and then he stares back down at the emerald on the ground. And he holds a hand out to you as though he's going to grab you. You hate us. So much disdain. You'd sooner drive me through with your blade. Why?
Because I don't want to be your slave when I die.
He looks confused. And then there's like a switch in him. His eyes glowing green. And he cups his hand on the back of your neck. His touch burning against the mark that had been branded onto you so many years ago. And he pulls himself closer to you. Is it not easier this way? To give yourself over wholly? His cracked and broken fingernails dig into your neck. You are serving a greater purpose. Don't you see that? There's nothing to fear. There's no pain. There is no sadness. Why fight against that?
I saw the skeleton in this tomb, the one I put eyes into, that I brought back to life, and I saw pain and fear in him. It's wrong what you do. And I had no choice.
And what will you do, Corpse Hunter? What will you do to break the cycle? And there's an edge of madness to his voice. It's frantic and it's consuming. Despite it, though, tears well up in the corner of his eyes as he looks at you. And that arcane glow of his eyes flickers for a moment And you hear in a hoarse voice, "Please, what would you like to do in this moment?"
Do I have an action?
I am granting you a free action this moment to do whatever it is that you would like.
I would like to stab him.
Roll an attack with advantage.
That is a 20, dirty 20.
That hits. Please roll me your damage.
That's 9 damage. Unless I get sneak since Neck is laying next to me.
I'm going to say that the 9 was enough. And Mermur'ss, you feel a surge go through you. The green arcane blaze of his eyes dies out before the light behind them does. You watch as it happens. His hand falls slack. His body goes limp, hitting the ground with a finite thump. Mermur'ss, you are now healed to full health. You have 20 temporary HP and a +2 to your AC. And you hear a voice in the back of your head. What will you do, Corpse Hunter? And that is where we're going to take our break. All right, guys, stick around. We will be back in 5 to 10 minutes. The second half of our session. Be right back. Hello. We're back. Welcome back. We left off with Mermur'ss dealing the final blow to Balak and feeling this weird surge of magical energy flow through him as a voice whispers, "What will you do, Corpse Hunter?" And with that, we are back up to the top of our round. I have already rolled the death saving throw for Neck. So it is now Oleyna's turn.
Can I make it to Neck and also feed him?
Yes, you can use movement and action to feed him a health potion.
Yeah. Yep, and it's a greater potion of healing.
Yep.
How many do he get back?
Neck, do you wanna roll your a health potion for yourself?
All of it. He gets all his health back. That's crazy.
All of that. Wow. That's definitely how the
gosh,
rules work.
Magic.
Was it greater?
Greater, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's the music. Loud in my ears.
I'll bet there's.
How much do you get back?
12.
12. Okay. Neck, you are now conscious with 12 hit points.
AO.
That was Oleyna's turn. Now we are to Eilif. Eilif, what would you like to do? As you had dropped Balak down into a hole, he reappeared and then was promptly stabbed by Mermur'ss.
I'm gonna 10, 15, 20. I'm just gonna get rid of all the celestial stuff.
Okay.
As a bonus action, and then promptly chug a potion. Can I do it as an action? So I'm not really gonna do anything else?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. And then that's it.
Mermur'ss, what would you like to do?
Mermur'ss is going to look to the party and he's gonna say, "I'm truly sorry that I have to do this, but when confronted with the choice between my life and others, I must be selfish." And he's going to attack Neck first.
You bitch.
Please roll for your attack.
I'm assuming I don't get sneak attack because they would no longer be
They
my
are now
allies.
hostile to you, correct.
Son of a bitch. The first attack is going to be a 17, and the second is going to be a 9. Do either of those hit?
Miss.
So both going to
Boom.
miss. You're back up to the top of the order with Neck. You have just woken from consciousness and were immediately Mermur'ss immediately tried to stab you. What would you like to do?
Sorry.
I'm going to make a spell attack with advantage on Mermur'ss. That is a nat 20 on my second level inflict wounds.
Okay.
A 20 does not hit.
It's a nat 20.
Oh, that does hit. Oh, fuck me. I feel unwell.
Suddenly.
That is 66 damage.
All right, I am going to use my reaction to take half of that.
Okay. Oleyna. It is
I'm gonna
your
cast
turn.
Mind Sliver. So it's a.
Damn, you guys don't even want to try to talk it out or anything.
I was nearly dead, and then I got swung at, so...
Well, yeah, actually, no, it's funny you say that. Oleyna will actually, then recant too. And actually, in Elvish, will ask, Mermur'ss. Well, not ask, but say to Mermur'ss, I could have helped you.
Feel free to respond.
Oh, okay. He would respond to you, the only way you can help me is by giving yourself to me. I have a very large debt.
That debt can't be paid otherwise. Other bodies, other souls.
The price on your head is quite high.
But the power promised to me is higher. Surely we could come to some sort of agreement.
He's going to kind of turn, and as he turns, he's sliding the hood from his head and peeling the fabric away there to show you a brand on the back of his neck. There's no magic I know that can remove this. And when I die, when you kill me, I will become their slave.
Then don't make us kill you. Surely my patron is useful in this situation.
He laughs at you. You don't know. You don't know the magic here. Your patron can't even make it here. Can he?
Not yet. But if he's released...
You think Lufier would do that? You think he would allow that?
Fuck Lufier. I'll allow it. I'll make it happen.
I'm sorry, but I've been promised a lot of things before.
I'm not making a promise. I'm just making an offer.
You can see just a deep sadness welling inside of him, and his eyes are watering. It's written all over his face that he does not want to do this, but he clearly views this as his only option.
Make payments on your debt with us. And when my patron is released, I can make certain sacrifices that would release you from your debt. I'm certain of this.
I'm gonna roll for this. Oh. Yeah, he's pretty steadfast in his belief right now.
Can I, before I act then, can I try to reach out to Doulahan and ask, not for help, but for guidance?
Roll me a percentile.
I would love to do that for you. 88.
You reach out, your mind sort of having tendrils reach out into the nether. And for a moment, you don't get anything. Like a faint whisper in the back of your head. You heard him.
To Dualahan, she will ask, "Can I do nothing then? To aid in this debt with your hand?"
Debts of the soul are beyond what we deal in.
No sacrifice can be made.
And what would you sacrifice, Oleyna? What could you give to me?
Me.
I already have you.
Fully.
Fully?
Fully.
You feel it. Like a handshake. A deal being made. A deal being finalized. A deal being solidified. And it's crushing. Fully.
Yes.
You feel him fade back. But there's something in the back of your mind, like a spell of some kind. You now have access to the remove curse spell, which you can use on Mermur'ss.
Mermur'ss. And I think very slowly, but with distinct confidence, Oleyna would reach her hand out to you.
He allows it.
And she's going to cast Remove Curse.
Okay.
What do I need to do?
You don't need to do anything. Mermur'ss, a debt soul. A soul needs to be paid in order to fulfill the debt that you had accrued. You had made this deal many, many years ago, and the memory is vivid. The brand being placed onto your neck, the sizzling of your skin, the smell of burnt flesh as it was pressed into you. And you know that this brand is not just a physical mark, but a magical mark as well of your debt. And it's loomed over you for so long. A weight quite literally on your shoulders. And with the simple touch of Oleyna's hand, it's gone.
I think in disbelief, you're going to see him reach back and try to feel for the scar at the back of his neck.
I think in parallel to the tears welling up in your eyes, you see them in Oleyna's, and I think that it is very obvious she just in one way or another took on that debt for you.
Does he feel the scar on his neck from the branding any longer?
No, it's gone. Smooth skin.
He's gonna step forward to Oleyna, and there's no maliciousness in his eyes. And if she allows it, he's gonna try to reach to touch behind her neck.
She'd allow it.
There's a mark. Not the same as yours, but you can feel the scarring, the raised edges, some sort of brand on the back of her neck.
Why would you do this? Do you know what this means?
I do. And I don't think you quite understand. But that's okay. I think that you are more useful in this world without debt, and I am more useful in this world without death.
It seems as though I've traded one debt for another. It is now to you I owe my life.
Mermur'ss, I don't want you to be beholden to me in the same way that you have been beholden to Livier.
I'm not. Before I was a slave. I'm not a slave anymore. I owe you my life with a sense of respect. I do this willingly.
I think you see a great sadness over Oleyna's face. And I think for the first time, the party sees that side of her. The bird in the gilded cage, the young woman that has been a commodity and has become another commodity once more. And there is almost despair there, but acceptance. And she will give Mermur'ss a slow nod.
I think the hand holding the back of her neck is going to slide to her face, and he's going to take a thumb and wipe away one of those tears. No one's shown me the grace the way you have today. This is beautiful. You've shown me the potential of the people of the world. Though I'm afraid I must leave Ruin, Loreweaver will find a way to trap me again if he can. I'm sure of it. He will not be pleased with this trick.
No, I'm afraid he won't be.
But when I get away far enough, is there a place that I can send you something? A way that I can speak with you, tell you where I am, where you can find me if you're ever to need me?
There's a shop in Solaris, ran by a man by Vadium. He's a close friend. I trust him with my life. Send word there.
I will do just that. He's gonna kneel down and pick the gem up from the ground and hand it to her. I believe this is yours now.
She'll very slowly take the gem and sort of study it for a moment before slipping it into one of the many pockets hidden in her robes.
You do note that the gem is no longer glowing with that sort of necromantic arcane magic. A normal emerald right now. Worth a lofty amount, but just an emerald.
I think she'll keep it for her keepsake.
I think it's time I take my leave. He's going to look to everyone in the party, and his eyes are going to stop on Neck. I'm sorry. Please understand that. A caged animal is going to act just as thus. And he's going to look back to Oleyna. I no longer have a cage, do I?
No.
And with that, he is going to pull a potion of invisibility from his robe or jacket and drink it. And the last thing you will feel, Oleyna, is a set of lips against your cheek and the rush of air as he passes.
With that, Mermur'ss disappears from view from all of you. What would you, the party, like to do?
I think Oleyna is going to quietly just wipe away whatever remaining tears are there and sort of glance back to the party. Take the body back to Loreweaver, then?
You do note Alec's body is on the floor, unalive.
I'll pick up his body and start moving. There's kind of a like weary glance at Oleyna. And then at where Mermur'ss is standing as she continues to go. And yeah, she's just gonna keep going. She's hoping that this body is enough, seeing as we've just lost one of his hunters. But she kind of knows that there's probably a debt to be paid there.
Neck, would you like to comment anything at this point?
Nick is just gonna slowly just get up. And he's gonna grab the skull that the gem was in.
Mm.
And realizing that the gem is gone and then putting it together that it's now inert.
Mm-hmm.
He's just gonna try and just crush the skull in his hand. And then he's just gonna I don't know if anybody's still around, but he's just gonna whisper and just say to himself Mermur'ss, if I see you again, I will kill you.
First, when I see you, when I find you. The skull no longer being energized by the emerald. It crumples beneath your fist quite easily, just right into almost ash. And you can't help but wonder what that artifact was. You may never know. Does the party want to start heading back now?
Yep.
You guys traverse backwards through the tunnels. You stop to make sure that the young woman that you had saved, who is still there, still waiting, still cowering, you stop and grab her as you make your way back up through the well. The acolytes who had managed to escape the wrath of Balak and the ghouls and ghasts, seem quite pleased with your return, as well as the return of one of their own, Mariel, though when they spot Balak's body being hauled, a silence falls over them, and they watch sort of in a procession as you walk through the Columbarian down, and you know it's a long trek through the woods with this body, but you make the 5-mile trek down back to the teleportation circle. The necromancer in charge of the teleportation circle regards you with a furrow of his brows, and he glances at Balak and then back to you, and then he nods, signaling for you all to step into the teleportation circle. I'm assuming you do so.
Yeah.
You step into the teleportation circle, and there's that weightlessness once more once you make it back to Marmaluk, which is, as you know, the capital of Ruin, where you had first met Lufir. The guards seem to be waiting for you, and they lead you out towards the chamber where you first met Lufir in. As you walk through, he's looking rather bored. But once you all cross through the threshold, you can see a fine white eyebrow perk up. Welcome back, my intrepid adventurers. And he looks around, his gaze settling on Balak. Before, it's almost like he seems to be counting. Interesting. How did you all fare then?
We're alive, aren't we?
Well, he looks at Balak's body. Seems most of you are alive.
I'm sure you'll take care of that, won't you, Lufir?
He leans forward a bit. You know, that seems rather pointed. Have I done something to offend you, Oleyna?
No. Not at all.
He leans back once more. You may leave the body.
My payment.
And the book.
It's been quite a long day, I assume. And he'll nod to one of the guards. Take that one to see her husband. Let us reconvene in the morning, once we've all had a decent night's rest. And I will open the book for you.
Not see, you are leading him out, right?
I'm sorry, would you like him to just wander free in my home?
I will keep an eye on him.
You can keep an eye on him in his cell. I will allow you a free amount of time to spend with him. I think that's more than generous enough, and then once you all take your leave from Ruin, he can be on his way with you. But
Wonderful.
while you are here, he will stay under lock and key.
Very well.
A guard will lead you, Eilif, through one of the doors, the door that you had seen your husband first appear from, and he will lead you towards the cell where he is being kept, while Neck and Oleyna are led out the way they came in, back to the barracks that you were essentially staying in. And just as you leave the chamber, you hear Lufir beckon an order to his guards. Find him. That is where we're going to end today's session. Uh-oh.
It's fine.
Mermur'ss will be fine.
Baby!
Just a baby. Thank
Can I
you
ask
so
if you're to
much.
find and kill?
No. I want to say thank you so much to Creep for coming on and playing Mermur'ss. I messaged her like 5 months ago and I was like, hey, do you want to try to kill Bones' character in All We've Lost? And she was like, yeah.
Just kidding.
Just kidding, we love each other too much.
Bones is smart. Bones weasel her way out of it.
We're going to go around the table. Just introduce yourselves. If you have anything going on, feel free to share that. We'll start with Jay.
Hi, I'm Jay. I am at TheYellowCubes on all social media, including Twitch. I'm probably going to hopefully be playing For the King this Monday. Nothing this weekend, sadly. But yeah, I play here most of the time, so you can find me here if you don't find me on my channel. So, you know, that's it. That's all I got.
Bones.
Hi, it's me. I'm Little Bones 309, and normally you'll catch me on my channel playing indie games, but tonight it's AAA Saturday, also known as so that's fun. Come hang out. It's COD Double XP weekend, so we're gonna be playing COD tonight. Ooh.
Joel.
And then Stardew Sunday tomorrow.
It's Joel playing Neck. Respectfully, it was nice to have Creep on, but fuck Mermur'ss, fuck your character. Each
Sweep.
Hi, I'm DarlingCreepshow. You can find me all across the interwebs as DarlingCreepshow, and tomorrow night on my channel at 9 p.m. Eastern, I will have the lovely Bones over there with me, and we will be on episode 2 of Winter's Larder, a game set in the Yukon during the gold rush of spooky things happening. We got Bleak DMing, we have Kurt with us, and Eric Mona will be joining us for this session. So I'm pretty fucking stoked. So come hang out with us.
So to go follow Creep if you're not already, because it's a really good show. And hi guys, I'm Myriad, or Miri. This is my channel. So if you like what you see, yeah, feel free to follow me. We do TTRPG stuff as well as art and variety gaming. And like Bone said, we'll be back here tomorrow with Stardew Sunday. I want to again thank you, Creep. Thank you to my players. Next week we will be off next week from All We've Lost. But we'll be resuming the following week. So I hope to see everyone there as we pick up and see what's in the book. What's in the book?
Show me the book.
It's in there.
What's in the book?
Who knows? Not me. I'm just a little guy. We're gonna go raid over into Evandale. I think Steve is just doing some just chatting, talking about rebranding and all of that. So we're gonna go raid over there. So stick around for the raid. Until then, goodbye. Everyone wave bye. See you later.
Ta-ta.